Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Final Fantasy X. Today, well, we're gonna go talk to this young lady down here. Yo girl, what up?
Oh, almost forgot.
Yeah, you forgot to give me this gigantic tutorial. This is a pretty big tutorial, but it is kind of important to really understand it, as this is how we're gonna be leveling our stats throughout the entire game. So, using the Spira Grid. The Spira Grid is used to develop your characters by activating nodes with spears. Let's see how this is done. Anyway, some just good music here. Select the Spira Grid from the main menu, so now we actually have access to the Spira Grid. The cursor appears at the selected character's current position. Use the directional buttons to move the cursor. Information on upgrades is displayed at the top of the screen. This location is for the defense node upgrade, while this one lets you learn an ability, Cheer, which is really good. These upgrade locations are called nodes. Characters are upgraded by activating these nodes. A character must move near a node in order to activate it. Let's go through this step by step, day by day. Press A. The cursor returns to the character's position and a list of commands appear. Select Move to display the number of steps the character can move. The number of steps a character can move is equivalent to his S level, Spira level. S level is gained by getting AP, ability points, which are obtained by participating in battles. That's a very key note there, participating in battles. We'll go over that when we actually can be impacted by that, but keep that in mind. Characters must fight battles to gain AP and obtain S level, which are in turn used to move around the grid. In short, if the characters do not participate in battles, they will not grow stronger. I mean, we could just straight out say that, but we'll still go over that when we actually have more than 2 party members. In this case, Tidus has 4 S levels, so he can move up to 4 steps. In general, you should be careful not to move too fast, as you may forget to activate nodes you pass over. So let's take 1 step and learn the ability Cheer. No, you do not have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well. By selecting your destination, S levels are spent and the character will move. When the character arrives at the designated spot, you will be asked for final confirmation. If the destination is correct, you select yes. At this point, movement process is complete and cannot be cancelled. If you want to activate nodes you passed over, you must spend S level to go back. When you're retracing your steps, you can move 4 steps by spending 1 S level. However, going back every time is not very cost efficient. Always plan ahead to avoid wasting S level. There are times you are going to want to hold your character back a little bit, whether you don't have, say, an ability node, which are rare-ish they're more rare in the PS2 version, less rare in the remaster version, but still can be kind of an issue that I get if you don't kind of aim for them. But yeah, there'll be times where you want to hold someone back. Maybe there's an empty node that will get a spear to actually fill it, and we want to get that extra point. But, we'll worry about that in the future, as we don't really have to worry about that right now. Now, since the character is in position, let's activate a node. To activate nodes, you must use spears. Spears are items that can be obtained by various means, but mainly by defeating enemies. Press A. Select Use. A list of spears currently in stock will be displayed. We don't have those, by the way. We have 4 ability spears, that's it. Every spear has a special function. For example, power spears are used to activate strength, defense, and HP nodes. Ability spears activate ability nodes. Nodes that can be activated are the node at the character's current position and nodes directly adjacent to it. So pretty much one on either side of your position or the one that you're on. This means nodes that are 1 step behind or ahead can also be activated. In this example, the only node that can be activated is an ability node, so only ability spears can be used. When you select the spear, the node that can be activated by that spear at that position are highlighted. Ability nodes have been selected here, so only the ability nodes will glow. By selecting the node you want, it will activate and the character will learn its ability. Note that 1 ability sphere was used during this process. In the tutorial, not in real life, because I would be mad. Well, I mean, we're going to learn Cheer anyways, but you don't use real resources when you do a tutorial, dang it. Use the same procedure to improve the character's strength, magic, max HP, and MP, etc. Power spears, magic spears, and speed spears are needed to improve each corresponding stat. Also, every node on the grid can be activated separately by each character. This means that a character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving to it and using the corresponding spear. Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will become available once you are able to unlock them. Now that you know how to upgrade your characters, let's look at the other useful features of the Spira grid. This character's current status can be displayed by Y. So just kind of a quick way to see what your character has, compare stats to another character, use this information to plan how you wish to upgrade your characters. Press LB and RB to switch characters. This is useful when you wish to compare the character stats or when you wish to quickly upgrade multiple characters. Press the, well, I guess it's the select button to zoom in and out for a better view of the grid. As you can see, the grid is very, very big. It will take a while to fill this out, but it is possible. This concludes the Spira Grids tutorial. Try improving Tidus now. Alright, so we come over here, not pause, go to menu, get Spira Grid now, and we can only move one spot. Now we get 2 empty spears here and a lock spear. Again, we're not going to be able to do anything with this lock for a little while, though if we could, we could just come down here, like if we waited, and I think we need a lock 2 spear as well, but this leads down to, Lancet, so the Dragoon Spear, I guess you can say. But yeah, no, coming up here, like, we could wait around until we get special spears that fill in these blank slots. That would really, really make Tidus super weak for the majority of the game, like early game, I should say. So it's generally not worth it. So let's come up here, use an ability spear, and learn Cheer. Cheer is super useful. It buffs the party's strength and defense. I actually think it tells you that, right? No? Oh, you could probably go to the abilities then and check that out. Yeah, raises party's strength and defense. Just makes you stronger overall. You can use it 5 times to increase your party stats overall. It caps at 5 uses, but pretty much you want to use that on your party, especially right now, because the enemies will be facing when we use it 5 times and then attack with Tidus. They get overkilled and they'll drop more spears, and they have the chance to drop ability spears down below. So next we talk to you again.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Dope.
It's not active now, but there should still be some power left.
Electricity and water. Sounds safe.
And then we should be able to salvage the big prize.
Alright, Rex, calm down.
Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
Nice show off there. They all think you're an idiot now, Tidus. Except for maybe the girl. She seems to be kind of laid back. Alright, so we're off the ship now. We need to press B to dive. I'm using Xbox One control, so your buttons might be stated something different. What we want to do is come off screen real fast. And then quickly turn around and be like, nope, we're not going down. I'm afraid of water. Got kind of scared of jellyfish and all that jazz. But we'll return to the ship.
As soon as you're ready.
She'll be like, dog, what the hell? Come back over to this guy. And he'll repeat his text from earlier and give you 3 more potions. You can do that, I think, forever. So if you want to, go ahead. Potions aren't that rare of a commodity. They're not super useful. Well, okay, they are useful. They're just not super useful late game. Early game, they're pretty useful. But we really don't need them. Now, in this area, we should be able to get into some combat with some piranhas, which I would like to show you, if the encounter rate will be nice enough and kind of like, there we go. I was going to say, are we really not going to get into an encounter here? So we only get 1. That's kind of sad. There's 3 of them there, but there's only 1 enemy. So what we want to do is steal with question mark lady and share 5 times with Tidus. When we get to 5, we then want to attack with Tidus, and he'll be able to overkill this enemy. Now, overkilling these guys will net you extra AP and extra items. Now, I made mention that they drop rare items when you overkill them. I don't think that's strictly true. I think they just drop more whatever they're going to drop. I think some enemies are only designed to drop rare items, while others only have common drops, so they'll just drop extra of those. So this is 4. Now, enemies, like, when they drop equipment, we haven't really talked about equipment yet because, well, we haven't really gotten any new ones, but equipment's kind of randomized in this game. you can get another longsword, and it might have different like mods on it, which is kind of cool, but it can get kind of frustrating if you're looking for like a special like elemental weapon. You know, you overkill an enemy, they get a special elemental weapon, but it doesn't drop the weapon you're looking for. That can be kind of tedious, but thankfully, you know, it's not the end of the world if you don't get it. So we overkilled that guy, and we're gonna get nothing. Yay! Those guys can drop some ability spheres, some power spheres, and some mana spheres. So if you do get into a counter, you want to overkill them, just to get the extra ability spheres, pretty much. Actually, I can't do that right now with you. I was gonna say, if we had a strength sphere, we could get this girl some extra HP, 200 in fact, which would be pretty handy and bring her higher than Tidus's. No spheres there either. That's kind of insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I'm actually kind of used to them dropping spheres so often. I don't know. Man, I'm just getting like unlucky. This is supposed to be a common drop. Let's talk here, get our HP back. We shouldn't need to save. We didn't gain anything except for chair, but even then, we haven't really done much. Thanks for the thumbs up, girl. All the support in the world. And a good job on that computer also, Tidus. That's... should get a job in the Geek Squad. Is that still a thing? Geek Squad? I haven't heard them closing Geek Squad, so I'm assuming it is. I think if we go a little bit further, we are gonna get ambushed. Well, not exactly ambushed, but, you know, attacked by piranhas. Hey, we get 2 ability spheres. Sweet. We also gained an S level, but there's no real reason for us to move right now. And in like the long scheme of things, it doesn't really need to save it anyways. I did have to use a potion on Question Mark Lady because the piranhas pretty much only attacked her nonstop for whatever reason. I mean, that's fine, I guess, but, you know, she doesn't have the most HP, so kind of not cool, dog. Now, you could have gotten strength spheres on the way down here and given her an extra 200 HP, which would have been really nice. Very unlikely for you to gain the 400 AP needed for her to level up at this point, seeing how they only give like a handful of AP per battle. Tidus, you might gain a few levels, but we didn't really run into that many encounters, so I'm kind of happy about that. Do I want to heal? Not really, no. It's only 40 points for Tidus and like 70 points for her. Yeah, we should be fine. Cut to the game over screen, pretty much. Alright, so this is another boss encounter. We want to steal from it. Yay. And we want to pretty much cheer the entire party again, 5 times. We want to finally use Tidus's overdrive. I know, we've had this thing since the first episode. Yeah, we want to use his overdrive to hopefully overkill it. We need to do the last attack on it with the damage exceeding 600. This thing has 2200 HP, so we kind of want to get as close as possible before we use the overdrive. Well, we want to get it as low as possible, I should say. Actually, yeah, go ahead and use this. How much damage is this? 328. All right, let's try to keep that in mind. Try to add, so when we get close to 2200, I use the overdrive. This was 4, right? Or was that... You know what? We'll use it one more time either way. So 328. So that is 792, I think. And this is the last cheer. Use this one more time. Actually, we'll probably use it 3 more times. So that is... it's probably 1150. So we got around half the health. So here we could do a trigger command, which standby, which allows it allows us to recover like 50 HP. And that's only for here, but I think I would rather, actually, you know what? Yeah, no. I want you to defend, and I want Tidus to heal you. You defend by pressing triangle, by the way. So 200 HP is better than the 50 you would have gained, and he would have taken off the 50 anyways with the attack he just did. He would have done double the damage. So we're at 1150, I think. So here we go. So that is... that's like 1500, I think. Or close to 1500. And that's 7. It's probably like 18. Ooh, do I dare it? Do I dare it with the normal... you know what? I don't think I dare it. Let's just attack. You know what? We'll attack one more time with her, too. I'm just going to have them defend here. Again, well, actually, we probably have a new trigger command, don't we? Yes, we do. We get pincer attack. So sure, let's do the pincer attack. And then we'll have question mark girl do a physical attack, and then we'll end it with Tidus' overdrive, which should be enough. I hope. We might do 2 more. Yeah, I think 1 more should do it. Okay. Alright. Overdrive. Don't tentacle her. She's 15. Weird. Oh, I didn't mean to defend there. Crap. Alright, defend. Overdrive, swordplay. So, we saw Orin's overdrive earlier. We've seen question mark girl's overdrive where she just has to select things. Similar to Orin's, we need to do something special for Tidus' swordplay. We pretty much need to get a marker in a certain position on a bar within a certain amount of time to get full damage. So swordplay, spiral cut, here. There we go. Overkill. Good. Yeah, you have to cause over 600 damage to get the overkill on it. Now, that looks different in land form. I just actually kind of realized that. Like, when he's on foot, he does, like, a jumping spiral attack. When he's underwater, he just kind of does a normal attack that does extra damage. Yeah. Huh. Anyways, we get, like, I think it was, like, 4 additional AP for defeating him like that. And absolutely goddamn nothing. All right. I'm on a roll with this overkill stuff. Thanks, game. Man, like, oh, just nothing, no over, like, he does drop stuff. Like, that's why I was quiet. I was just looking, and, like, he drops spears. He drops some ability spears, too, I think. Hashtag, I guess I just could be wrong. God damn. That's kind of hilarious. Like, watch as I overkill these things and get something special. Gets absolutely nothing. We could be sinking, but I'm not pressing B. We just need to pretty much go over to the side of the screen where that red marker is and see all the random stuff these guys are doing. Like, we get 2 people pretty much swimming in place. We get someone that's like shuffling or drowning, and then we get someone punching the water. It's an interesting crew we have here, I guess you can say. Oh, that looks interesting. Also looks like a wreck. I mean, I guess it is, right? That's what we're trying to salvage. And this, in every Final Fantasy game, the musics, they can give you flashes of other Final Fantasy games. This reminds me, for some reason, of that forest area in Final Fantasy VII. The music, not the water. That would be weird. Structurally, that boat looks like it would break in half. Like the back end of it anyways.
Futra airship.
An airship?
Radalukt van een neger.
Dope. Why'd you guys leave your weapons there? That's like bad weapon management.
Tungadib. Wichita.
Dog,
Hey.
come on now.
Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
I mean, we did most of the work, actually. I like how the save point's just sitting there. Like, yes, we're part of the world, actually. People save their lives every day. Did you guys never get taught manners? That's also dangerous. What if he smashed his head against the metal there?
Whoa, right on.
Tubular. That's some good sound effects there. Totally different game if you close your eyes and just listen to it.
Hey, it's because you eat too fast.
No, I just never learned how to swallow properly.
Hey,
Listen, over here.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Oh, you look different from Kingdom Hearts.
You really do understand. Woo-hoo-hoo!
You're actually a psychopath. All right.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to.
That's
I thought
bullcrap.
We were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
No, we means yes. But you're French backwards.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I mean, you keep hitting me, so I am now, booty.
Is
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
What a name.
Did you hit your head or something?
Multiple times.
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
I'm digging the fanny pack. I'm gonna bring that back in style. So useful.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkin. About life there, blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
I would explain the purple light we saw.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkin
What a weird thing to make up,
Sin
though, if she
destroyed it
wasn't.
1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkin. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way.
I mean, why would... Yeah, there's, like, perspective there, Tidus. Why would she lie to you about that? How we doing on health? Let's heal up real fast. Actually, wait a minute. Riku. Okay, for a second there, I thought you had a 1-2 next to yours. You know what's really absurd? I was not expecting to have 5 ability spheres by this point. I kind of expected to have, like, a couple of power and mana spheres and, like, maybe the 4 ability spheres. Now we got 5 and no other spears. Or spheres. Why do I keep calling them spears? Anyways, Riku, what up, girl?
You said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Luca?
Ah.
Way to get exasperated with him so quickly.
Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Well, that's good, because I'm on this ship and I don't know how to get off.
You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Well, you're friendly.
Okay,
Tell your
let's
friends to
get
be
it.
friendly.
Wait here. Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
Are you saying to me that people get upset when you suggest something weird about their religious icons? No. Never heard of such a thing.
My Xanarkand? Some kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
I don't know, 1,000 years ago?
Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place, that I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way!
That's healthy. Just kick stuff. Though, to be fair, I guess I don't know how I would react if I was told I was 1,000 years in the future. Do a barrel roll! You can kind of see something under the water there. What is with that? That's lag. It shouldn't be that bad. So it looked like there was something next to the ship.
Whoa! Ah!
But it's not as apparent as I thought it would be. Bye, Tidus. Are we gonna control Riku now? Save game? Nah, it should be good. Cut to me going, oh god, I lost all my saves! I mean, to be fair, we're only like an hour and 20 minutes into this. Aside from that day break I had to take for recording this batch because of the thunderstorm, we wouldn't lose too much. Except I have to do that loner stuff again. That's only 2 minutes of boring, kind of. Why does everyone keep hitting me in the head? That's not nice. Nor is it healthy.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Hey!
You didn't really have that much of a room to, like, jump in the air like that, dog. That wasn't creepy at all. Nice hair, though. Alright, so, first things first. Let's come over here. So just swim away from those guys. We don't want anything to do with them. They're a bunch of weird people. And get this chest, which is the Moon Crest. Now, don't worry about that. That's not going to come into play for, I don't know, 50 hours or so? 40, 50, 60 maybe? It's an endgame thing. So just, yeah, don't worry about it. Where's the other one? There it is. Now this, on the other hand, is much more immediately useful, which is 2 potions. And by 2 potions, I mean 2 antidotes. Yes, my reading is that bad that I mistake antidotes for potions. Or my brain got ahead of me. Why are you surprised to see me on land, dog? What do you think I was gonna stay out there?
Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
They should have got your Kingdom Hearts voice actor for
Things
this.
were starting to look up.
I'm assuming that's kind of like the shock waves of the ball hitting his head. But when I first saw that, when I first played the game back in the day, I thought it was like some sort of mental telepathy he did, and it might be.
Who you play for?
The Xanarkin Abes.
Dog, we just went over this.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that. I got too, close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So, I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive. Praise be to Yevon.
That looks familiar.
All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
Hi, Waka, I'm hungry.
Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Alright, but before that, let's come over here and talk to these guys. Now, a lot of NPCs, I mentioned this like at the beginning of the game, a lot of NPCs, if you talk to them a few times, they'll eventually give you something. Now, not all of it's useful. 200 gil is kind of useful. Some of them take more than 2 times. I think, like, one of these guys takes, like, 3 or 4 even times to talk to him. Is it you? Talk. Oh my god! No, I want to see that again. What the hell happens to your neck? I might need to move over a little bit. God, it just like snaps. That's not good. Can we get a better view of that? That is not healthy. You should probably see a doctor about that. Do you not give me anything? Oh, you do. Okay, so you were the 4 times that I was thinking about. How about you? Actually, I don't think you give me anything. So you're like the worst person on this team, right? Because you're just not going to give me anything. And Letty, disappointed dog.
I felt like I could trust this Waka.
Why?
So I just had to ask.
This is the hair.
It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Good way to describe a holy place.
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work. And then, well, take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkin along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me, though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when. Of course, we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that...
That's
It's
important.
hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
Yeah, because you're
Just
human.
as Riku said, Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
This would be the strangest episode of Punk, that's for sure.
But you from the Xanarkin Daves, that was a good one, huh? Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But
I
at
guess
that
you can
time,
call that cheering
all I
up.
could think about was everything that happened to me. All this started with Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel better already. A little better, maybe.
Good way trying to convince yourself there. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, when you head to my video section, check out some of the content and see if it's to your liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great